This is exactly right.
When a charming neurosurgeon rode into Frontier Town selling a persona of confidence and care, patients trusted him.
He wore cowboy boots in the operating room and became sought after by patients.
He promised to heal them. Instead, he left a trail of broken bodies.
This is a story of greed, betrayal, and a fight for justice.
Listen to Dr. Death, the Cowboy, wherever you get your podcasts, or binge the entire series right now, only with Audible. Goodbye. Capture your favorite summer feeling with Pandora Jewelry.
Discover a collection inspired by the sunshine, freedom, and moments that make the season unforgettable.
From sun-kissed metals to personalized pieces ready to be engraved with your summer mantra.
Each design moves with you from beach days to golden nights and every memory in between.
Shop Pandora Jewelry's new summer collection in-store or online at pandora.net and let your summer unfold. Goodbye.
Summer is for adventures, road trips, and adding a whole lot of miles to your car.
That's why it's worth stopping at Valvoline Instant Oil Change first.
Their trained techs help you get road trip ready with an oil change and an 18-point maintenance check included with every oil change, checking your tire pressure, wipers, lights, and more.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change techs complete over 270 hours of training, so your car's in capable hands.
Best part? You can stay in your car and you're in and out in about 15 minutes.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Change wisely.
Goodbye. Welcome to the My Favorite Murder Minisode, our little drop of murder for you to get you through your week.
Yeah, we're gonna just have a little guy. It's not a full episode. Just telling you some of your hometown murders because we have so many in our inbox that we just we need a whole separate episode just to read them to you.
And we know you want to hear about yourselves as much as anything else. Just like us, just like any human being.
We're all
want to be a part of it.
We're all attention whore humans.
We're all whores. Do you want to go first?
Sure.
Do it.
Okay. This is from Becky.
Yay.
Hi, Becky. She says, hi, Karen and Georgia. I'm new to the podcast. My daughter turned me onto it.
Oh, what? How old? 8?
Yeah. I love you guys. I've always loved true crime and Helter Skelter. Skelter? That was such a Jew, the way I said that. Oh, I'm so Jewish.
Helter
Skelter was the first true crime book I read. Go big or go home, right?
Hell
she
yes.
says. Here's my hometown murder real life experience. In 1987 in High Point, North Carolina, I worked at an OBGYN office running the lab. We had a patient, Sandy Coulthard, who was pregnant with her second child. Her husband, Robert, would often accompany her to the doctor's appointments.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Why?
Right.
Doesn't he have a job?
And seemed to be a caring, attentive, and loving husband.
Always
Red flag. Red flag. Sandy was as sweet as could be and loved being pregnant.
Sure.
Another red flag.
Yeah.
She was a great mom to her firstborn daughter, who was 2 or 3. Shortly after the birth of her son, she became seriously ill. I remember she would come into the office, sometimes with Rob, and would be so sick that she wasn't able to care for her children. Her doctor would prescribe a treatment, and she would improve for a short time, then get worse again. She was eventually diagnosed with Guillain-Barré syndrome, but over the next 6 months, her condition continued to deteriorate. I remember the day she came into the office and could hardly walk, and her doctor sent her directly to the hospital. If I remember correctly, Rob accompanied her that day as well. In the hospital, she would briefly improve, then curiously, after her husband would come visit and bring her a milkshake, she would take a turn for the worse again. Mm-hmm. Within about a week, she was dead. An autopsy was performed and showed arsenic poisoning. Oof. They were able to pinpoint the spikes so could tell when each dose had been given, the fatal one being in the hospital.
Milkshake time.
Rob didn't expect that to be a science thing, right?
It's pretty ballsy to poison your wife in the hospital.
Yeah, just carry an arsenic.
Yeah.
My God.
Nuts.
Turns out her husband had been having an affair and also had a large gambling debt and had taken out a $35,000 life insurance policy on Sandy.
Guy.
It came out in court that he had purchased the arsenic in 1986. I guess he had the decency not to give it to her while she was pregnant. What a guy, ? He pleaded guilty and received a life sentence, and the kids were raised by Sandy's parents. It was very creepy. None of us in the office would ever have suspected that this nice, polite, caring husband could do this. Hope you enjoyed this one. Keep up the good work. Unfortunately, or fortunately for us listeners, there's no shortage of murders out there.
That's right.
Thanks, Becky.
Thank you, Becky.
That was a good one.
Oh, man. The idea, I mean, that's so common. It's just like husbands killing wives and wives killing husbands, where it's just like, yeah, you have all these other terrible things happening in your life. Like you're a gambler and you're having an affair and all this stuff. So yeah, why not just add murder to that pile?
I wonder, like, I just will never know this until God tells us, but I wonder, like, how many out there, like, were never caught? Like, how many husbands or wives killed their spouses and just like,
and it was really sad for them.
Tragic event.
Yeah.
She just died. She had this Epstein bar thing.
Giles bar. Oh, it's so nuts. I feel like at the beginning of that, I thought I knew which one it was. And then I went, oh, that's probably half of like the cold case files of the 2020s that you see.
And they're just like, they're so cut and dry and not that interesting, unfortunately, that like they don't even make a cold case.
Also, like, you know, when you're sick and you have the flu or something and someone brings you something and it's so nice because you're like, oh, I can't get off this couch. I feel like shit. Someone brings you like chicken soup and you're like, thank you. That's the thing that's making you sick in the first place.
Do you think you would suspect it at some point? I feel like I would. I feel like maybe because I'm into true crime, I would.
It would be hard if it's the person you're married to, unless you had like a history where you were silently suspecting things.
Yeah.
But no,
it doesn't seem like that's the case. Like they're never abusive.
That's the scary part about people like that. Is they're truly like these weird wolves in sheep's clothing where they're like, oh my God, he was so nice and polite.
Yeah. And probably if the spouse is like, tells a friend, I think my husband or wife is poisoning me. They're like, you're crazy. He's the nicest person anyone has ever met.
Right.
You're psycho. Oh, you're a crazy bitch.
Good one.
Karen, you go. I'm calling you Carrie from now on.
Why?
I don't know.
It's not even that hot this week.
It's not.
All right. This one's from Hal. And the subject line is possible I survived episode 2 doors down. So clearly he's trying to get me to read this.
Yep.
Well
worked.
Done, Hal.
Yeah.
Hey, ladies, I'm a 40-year-old man, and man is in quotes. I don't know why.
Maybe he means like man. He's like a man child.
Oh, I see. Like he's really more of a boy.
Sure.
That's a hilarious way to start any email.
Totally.
A 40-year-old man and love the show anyways. I moved into the neighborhood that I grew up in when I was 11 in 1988. There was a group of 10 or so guys that all hung out together. We were all mean and hateful to each other, of course. But always were cool. One guy, Chris, started acting a little on the strange side. When he got picked on, he would lash out more than normal. Like I said, we were pretty mean dudes. He lived 2 doors down from me. I quit messing with him when he was around 13. The year I moved off to college, he turned 16. He skipped school that day and spent it drinking and smoking dope. According to him, he came home and decided to go next door and have sex with the women.
Sure.
What's happening next door? Just a bunch of women in one room.
The women.
He allegedly had done so before. Somehow he wound up with his dad's .357 handgun and kicked her door in. Oh, he probably meant the woman next door.
Okay, the woman.
Kicked her door in. When she said she wouldn't let him in, he shot her 6 times. She lived. My favorite. How the hell that happened, I'll never know. She was a married mom with a couple of kids at the time. When he sobered up, he was in a field in the country covered in blood.
Oh my God, he didn't even know what he was doing. It wasn't even there.
That's the beginning of your HBO series. You wake up in a field, right?
What's going to happen?
You sit up and you're like eyes high in a field of wheat.
And blood.
Oh, shit. Equal parts wheat and blood.
Oh my God. Which is worse?
HBO, call us.
If you have allergies, it's the wheat.
It's worse. I'm gluten intolerant. so
it's like really triggering for me to wake up in a field of wheat.
I just start gaining weight. Okay. How the hell that happened? The surviving part. I'll never know. She was a married mom with a couple of kids at the time. Oh, sorry. Blood. He went to prison as a 17-year-old kid and has been out for a few years now.
The fuck?
Oh my God. The twists and turns. Not sure about her. My parents moved out and I haven't been back. Keep up the good work, Hal in Alabama.
No, I have a question.
I know, Hal. That was a real...
Wait, did he say that they had had sex before?
Well, I think he said allegedly, so I think what I'm implying or inferring from that is that the kid said he did.
Right. No, I'd gone over there before. Yeah. Bullshit.
Yeah. Wow. All right. That's that one.
Okay. Want me to do another one?
Yeah.
Okay. This one's real fucked up. It's kind of long though. Is that okay?
Sure.
Do you want to read the one about do you want I saw a murder when I was 11, or do you want mostly a story about how fucking stupid I was as a teenager?
I'll take B.
Teenager stupid?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I like the choice.
That is fun.
It's like match game a little bit. Okay.
Okay. Jordan says, I come from a small town of about 5,500 people, and it is home to a small state college in Nebraska. Nothing too exciting ever really happened here while I was in high school, and apparently I was really going through some shit when I was 15. Karen, get off your phone.
Sorry, I was trying to find my next one. Sorry. I'm listening. 100%.
Anyway, this story starts out with school being in session for both the high school and college here in town. One fall weekend, my best friend and I at the time decided to go for a walk around the college, and this guy in a red car started to slow down and pulled up in front of us into this gas station parking lot we were walking through. He was alone and there was two of us, so I really didn't think anything bad would happen. Basically, he just asked us where we were going and how old we were. That's when I told him, dude, I'm 15. You need to keep moving. To which he replied by saying shit and peeling the fuck out. So my friend and I continue on our walk around town, and this fucker ends up coming across us again, but this time with a friend. They tell us to get in the car so we can drive around and talk. So going against everything I was raised not to do, we get in the fucking car like fucking idiots.
Oh no.
Like I said earlier, I was going through some shit and was just acting like a cliche reckless teenager, apparently. We were not in this car for more than 5 minutes when they tell us they need to pick something up. We go to the only liquor store in town at the time, and I witness a drug exchange, which just freaked my sheltered self out. I started getting a terrible feeling in my gut about the situation, and immediately tell them my mom is calling me and I need to get home. I have these two men drop my friend and I off at a house that was a few blocks away. She's smart.
Like pretending that's her house?
She's not that stupid.
Brilliant move.
Yeah. Where they tell me to get their number so they can take us to a party later. Uh-oh.
Did she do it?
I pretend to get this one guy's number and they let us out. Oh. We start to walk up to this house that isn't mine, and as soon as they drove away, we just take off running through back alleyways and backyards to my actual house. Blah, blah, blah. My father, who was a probation officer at the time, had a police scanner. Fuck yeah. They started going off later that night about a girl who was assaulted. This girl had been dating one of the men, and they took her to the middle of the country where they get high on whatever drugs they had picked up earlier. They proceeded to beat this girl to the point where she was missing chunks of hair, teeth, and her face was so swollen and bruised that the only way her parents could identify her was by her ankle tattoo.
Oh, no. And especially for the ankle tattoo.
Her body had been beaten, and there was a ton of sexual, especially for the ankle tattoo. Sorry. Oh, that took me a minute.
I'm sorry. It was inappropriate.
That's what this podcast is.
I know, it really is. If you didn't like that, you're going to hate everything else.
Just hang up on us right now. Click.
Hang up this phone of a podcast conversation.
I don't know if she meant that the only way her parents could identify her and that she was dead or what, but she says her body had been beaten and there was talk of sexual assault, but I'm not 100% certain on that. I can honestly say that this is the scariest thing that's happened to me, and if they did it to someone they were dating, I cannot imagine what they had planned for my best friend and I.
Yeah.
Both the fuckers are thankfully locked up now. I can't believe that I ever put myself and my friend in that situation. I know now to never ignore your gut instincts and fuck politeness.
That's right. Yay.
Thanks for the podcast, ladies. You two are insanely hilarious. Keep up all the amazing work. This is kind of weird, but I wish I could be best friends with you too. I swear I'm a better friend now than I was when I was 15. Bye.
Bye.
She says,
what was her first name again?
Jordan.
Thank
you, Jordan.
Way to go, Jordan. We are best friends.
You are best.
Because you did it. You really handled yourself at that age too.
Dude. I mean, you made a very stupid decision, but you got yourself out of it in a smart way.
It's about reversals. All of life is about fixing what you fuck up, especially if you can do it. Like the idea of thinking to lie and say, I live right there is just inspired.
Yeah.
Love that.
Totally.
Well done.
Your turn.
All right.
Summer means a whole new world for your feet.
They're walking more, sweating more, and going barefoot all day long.
For summer feet that need real comfort, there's Bombas.
Bombas has a whole line of sport-specific socks for golf, yoga, the gym, and every kind of runner.
They also make soft, supportive compression socks that are especially great for summer travel.
Bombas sandals and slides are made from super lightweight, cushy, waterproof EVA foam, so they feel incredibly comfortable.
And the best part? For every item you buy, Bombas donates an essential clothing item to someone facing housing insecurity, with over 200 million donations and counting.
I wore my Bombas compression socks on the plane ride to and from Italy. And listen, I'm a girl of a certain age at this point. It needs to be done. And I felt so comfy and so secure with my cute little Bombas socks.
So head over to bombas.com/MFM and use code MFM for 20% off your first purchase.
That's BOMBAS.com/MFM, code MFM at checkout. Goodbye. In the summer, healthy habits are easy to keep until you leave the house.
You walk out the door, and the next thing you know, you're barefoot and feral in a gas station candy aisle.
That's why Kachava makes it easy to maintain your routines.
Kachava is an all-in-one nutrition shake, and now it comes in new travel packs.
Every packet gives you a simple shake with protein, fiber, vitamins and minerals, greens, probiotics, omegas, electrolytes, and more.
They're easy to toss into a bag, easy to take on the road, and a simple way to stick with your normal wellness habits, even when your schedule changes.
Man, that Kachava matcha in the individual packs is like my dream snack. It's exactly what I need and want in between the not great meals I'm eating for lunch and the snacks I would have had anyways that are terrible for me. This is something I feel like I'm treating myself when I take.
You're treating yourself to vitamins, fiber, all these things that your body really wants and needs and kind of craves that it does seem like it takes a big effort to get. So now you're getting it all in one packet and in a little drink you like.
Take your daily ritual with you.
Go to Kachava.com and use code MFM for 15% off your first order.
That's Kachava, KACHAVA.com, code MFM. Goodbye. If you're always on the lookout for a great audiobook or just want help figuring out what to listen to next, there's a podcast you should know about.
It's called Earsay, the Audible and iHeart Audio Book Club, hosted by Cal Penn.
Each episode takes a closer look at some of the most talked about new audiobooks on Audible, spanning a wide range of genres from sci-fi and literary fiction to rom-coms, thrillers, and comedy.
Cal is joined by guests who dig into what these stories are about, what makes them stand out as audiobooks, and why they're connecting with listeners right now.
If you're looking for your next listen, this is a great place to start.
Listen to Earsay, the Audible and iHeart Audiobook Club on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Goodbye.
I was only reading this, the beginning of it, in the very beginning of yours. I just missed her name. Was it rural Kansas?
Oh, North Carolina. Where did I say?
Yeah, I missed that entire thing.
Wait. Nebraska.
Oh, okay. Oh, not too bad.
No.
All right. Because here's as I was trying to scan and find my next one, here's the subject line. Machete murder in rural North New Hampshire and the time I met a would-be killer.
Yay.
She drew me right in. Hi, Karen in Georgia. Here's my hometown or close to hometown murder. I live 2 towns over, but it's only a 10-minute drive. Okay, you're getting by on a technicality.
You got it.
This is Jessica, by the way.
Okay.
Hi, Jessica. So Mount Vernon is a tiny town in southern New Hampshire. Nothing happens there ever. That was until October 4th, 2009, when a mother and daughter were home alone sleeping.
No, she's grabbing my foot, you guys.
I'm going to hold Georgia's toes for this whole thing.
Toes.
Home alone sleeping when 4 young men, about 17 years old, broke in.
There's too many young men hanging out together.
Seriously. They were led by Steven Spader, who had recently created a club called the Disciples of Destruction. You fucking nerds.
Fuck you asshole. I could beat you up.
You're nerds. As part of the initiation rites for this club, he convinced the other boys to break into the house and steal anything of value, though other reports say all 4 boys were intent on murder and were armed. Spader and one of the other boys, Christopher Gribble, come on, carried machetes, while the other 2, Quinn Glover and William Marks, carried knives. The mother and house The mother of the house, Kimberly Cates, and daughter Jamie were in the house. Spader proceeded to attack the mother 36 times with a machete, killing her while Gribble stuck and stabbed the daughter, who was only seriously injured but survived.
No, honey.
The boys, thinking both victims were dead, left, stealing valuable objects along the way. Jamie survived, remained conscious, and was able to call 911. I just got full body chills.
Oh my God.
What the fuck? All 4 boys were arrested, and another boy who'd helped to hide evidence for them was also later arrested.
Good.
Spader and Gribble were given life sentences, but were given the chance for resentencing. Given their young ages at the time of the initial trial, Gribble did request a shorter sentence. Oh, really?
Yeah, thank you.
However, Spader, when offered the chance for resentencing, did not believe that he should be released at any time, saying he is, quote, the most sick and twisted person you'll ever meet, and claimed to also be a sociopath. Both were charged with first-degree murder, attempted murder, and conspiracy to commit first-degree murder. The other 2 boys are also serving prison time for burglary, conspiracy to commit burglary, and armed robbery. What makes the story even more crazy is that I had a friend who went to high school with the 4 boys and was friends with Spader, who I met once when I was hanging out with my friend, but I didn't get murdered, and I learned to stay sexy because, let's be real, nobody is sexy in high school.
I'd like to differ. If you follow me on Instagram, you can see my Throwback Thursdays. No.
Were you hot as fuck?
No, I was not.
I recently discovered your podcast and I absolutely love it. Thanks. Also, you should know I have a degree in forensic anthropology.
Ooh.
And if I ever get a job in the field, it's hard. You 2 are more than welcome to come intern or visit.
Yay!
Intern. I gotta get paid. I'm also fairly certain you could make short courses in forensics. You could take short courses in forensics.
No, I want to make them. I don't want to take.
I know. I want to teach them.
I want to make them
with all of my strange percentages that aren't accurate. My alma mater, Mercyhurst University, offers a few.
Nice.
Stay excellent, you 2. Kind regards, Jess.
Thank you, Jess. That was great. How on earth? Like, it just seems so weird that 4 boys of the same age in the same town all want to murder. Like,
yes,
you'd think one in every so often in every town and different time periods. Does that make sense?
Yes, but it just made me think of the last podcast on the left when they did their episodes about the horrible high school shooting.
Oh, Columbine.
All I could think of was Cloverfield. Damn it. Columbine series, they talked about how Dylan Klebold was he wasn't a nerd at all.
Right.
He wasn't the trenchcoat mafia. He was actually an incredibly charismatic, almost like cult leader.
Yeah.
Where people, and you've met people like that, where like, there's something about them that you want to be around them, and suddenly they're convincing you to do things that you know deep, it feels wrong, but you're like, fuck it, and fuck how I was raised, and I'm just going to do this, and everybody goes through that.
Yeah, but it's also like, this person is everyone likes this person. So maybe I'm wrong about how I feel and this person's right.
Exactly.
I hate myself.
It's group mentality.
Totally.
Yes.
Fuck.
Yeah. It's amazing. I think it's easy to kind of get people to like lemmings along with your weird evil plan if you have a strong enough I don't
even believe in myself half the time. And the shit I don't believe half the shit I tell myself.
Well, that's good though.
Yeah.
Because probably most of it is bullshit.
Most of it is negative thoughts.
Yeah. Whereas sociopaths, they don't have anything like that. They're just intent and hell-bent on manipulating you. So like if that was his deal, he probably made it very easy for those boys to go along with him. Good one, Jessica. Or Jess.
Jess. That was great. Thank you, Jess.
That was real good.
Is that it?
How long was that, Steven?
Oh, it's been like 20 minutes.
Oh.
It might be like 18 or 17 or so.
How long are we normally?
Like 20,
Do one
25.
last one, Georgia.
Okay, all right, so then I'm going to read the one I said. The other one I asked if you wanted.
Right.
It wasn't a choice.
Because really, we don't have choices in this world. It's all fate.
We're here to tell you the truth.
That's what we're about.
Okay. This one's a bummer. You ready for this? You ready?
Aren't they all?
Okay. This one's called I Saw a Murder When I Was 11. Please don't use my name. If you read
no
this
problem.
On the podcast.
Got it.
So August 21st, 1998, it was one of my best friend's 11th birthday.
Oh, no. I don't like the start of this.
Do you want me not to do this one? It's kind of sad.
Do it.
Okay.
Well, are you going to get bummed out?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
I already read it.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So whatever, small town. we had no idea that our lives would change forever. Let's see, they go to the party. They end up at the birthday girl's house with all her sleeping bags in the living room, ready to giggle the night away. Unfortunately, her big brother ruined it.
Oh, no.
Us girls went to sleep around 1 a.m., and then her father and older brother, like 23, I think, came home from closing their restaurant in a neighboring town at like 2 a.m. At 4:06, I remember because I just got my new digital watch with a light and was obsessed with knowing the time all the time. I had that too. I was woken up by, I don't even know what, but I noticed the girl on the opposite end of the sleeping bag, moving a lot and seeming upset. Turns out we were all awake and not sure why. Then the brother is screaming. The girl on the end is crying, and the parents come out yelling, obviously at the brother for the ruckus. The two other girls, not the birthday girl, and I run into the birthday girl's room, and the girl on the end who is crying is telling me she wants to call her mom and go home. Tell her it's late and she'll be okay. And meanwhile, the yelling outside of the room is getting intense while birthday girl is still out there. Then it goes from yelling to screaming. I tell the two girls with me to get in the closet. I hop in after them and close the door. Girl knew what she was doing.
Yeah, that's right.
From a young age.
Leader.
We wait for what seems like forever. So much screaming. It gets intense, like shrieks. Then it goes quiet. Then the birthday girl comes back and tells us, it's okay, he's gone. When we come out, it looks like a horror film. Blood everywhere. Bloody handprints and smears all over the walls. Blood all over the carpet. And we turn the corner and see the birthday girl's dad laying on the ground, bleeding profusely. Birthday girl is on the phone with 911 and her mom had gone outside to find help at the neighbors. Then the cops showed up and got taken to the neighbors until we went to the police station for statements. Turns out Big Brother was all whacked out on drugs and thought girl on the end saw him doing said drugs, and that's where the whole mess started. He covered her mouth asking what she had seen. She freaks out as she should and starts screaming. That's when we all woke up. He didn't want to be caught on drugs by his dad, so he ended up stabbing him. He was on the run for 24 hours. Within the time he stabbed his dad and got caught, his dad died. Something that rocked the fuck out of my tiny hometown. Oh, and I had the biggest crush on that big brother before all that happened. Made me question my taste in men my whole life. The town was Seguin, Texas.
Dude.
That was dark.
Fucking heavy as shit.
I'm sorry, I always end on the most fucked up one.
I mean, but it was insanely cinematic. The idea that that little girl must have been in shock when she came back to say it's okay, he's gone.
Totally.
Because you don't lead people back out into a bloody, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
and it's so crazy to think that like all the places I would go as a little kid for sleepovers that you send your child to, being like, oh, it's our best friend, go to a sleepover. And like, you don't know what the family is like.
You don't know. Well, these days they do though, because my niece is 9 and they all know each other. They're like friends. If your kids are friends, you are friends with the parent. You know every single thing about them. I honestly think that's the reason people are like that helicopter style parenting these days, is because they went through weird shit when they were 10 and they're like, my kids are not going to ever experience that weirdness.
Well, even that thing of like, you tell mom, your mom, you're sleeping at my house, and I'll tell my mom, and it's like, that would never happen now, because why would you just be like, okay, you're sleeping at the person's house, bye. Like, no, you would have a conversation with the parents.
That's exactly right. You'd get caught immediately. Whereas like 80s style, people
we used to
were
do
like,
that.
well, I'm going to be drunk in the den, so do what you will.
Yeah.
Fuck. Well, I'm glad she survived.
Me too.
That was intense. That was a good ending. That was like
fucked up from that for a long, like 11 years old, and that happened. Yeah, that was a good ending.
That's very traumatizing.
So you were telling me that at the end of the last minisode, someone was like, how come Elvis didn't get a cookie?
That's right. We record our minisodes before we record our maxi-sode. And so to us, it was we were just like in the middle of the stuff we were going to do. And all these people on Twitter and I think the Facebook page, mostly on Twitter, were just like, why would you not give Elvis a cookie?
Well, in my mind, Elvis created like 20 different Facebook profiles and was like, why no Elvis get cookie? You know,
at Fish Lover 64,
a cookie monster.
Yeah,
why no cookie
give
for
cookie
Elvis?
To good cat Elvis.
Elvis,
Elvis,
come out here. Well, there he is.
Yeah, there he is.
Hey.
Hey.
What's doing? Thanks for listening to the Minisode.
Yeah, this was really good. Thanks for sending them. Keep sending them. Great
Please.
job, everybody that got one on this time around.
Yeah, send them to myfavoriteMurder@gmail.
And stay sexy.
Don't get murdered. Elvis, want a cookie? Want a mini cookie?
You know that fantasy where you run into your ex while looking impossibly cute and wildly unbothered? Hill House makes the perfect dress for that moment. Or if you're just running errands. Hill House Home is the brand behind the viral nap dress, known for its signature smocking, ultra-flattering fit, and comfort that makes it a favorite for just about everyone. Celebrities like Taylor Swift, Olivia Rodrigo, Anne Hathaway, and Mindy Kaling have all been spotted in Hill House. These dresses are the definition of versatile, perfect for running errands in the morning and stylish enough for dinner or a party that night. And it's not all they carry. They started with bedding back in 2016, and now you'll find bathrobes, pajamas, children's clothes, and maternity, all with the cutest prints. And it's so true. The hardest time picking out one nap dress because the prints are so dreamy and beautiful. But now that I have it, I'm going to wear it all day, every day. I'm going to throw on my leather jacket at night and look like a total badass. Cowboy boots or cute heels, whatever it is, this nap dress can make it look classy. You look like that classy lady you see at the airport. Hill House makes fun fashion that makes you feel good. Get 15% off your first order of $100 or more at hillhousehome.com with code MURDER15. That's MURDER15 for 15% off at hillhousehome.com. Goodbye. While the world watches the stars at the FIFA World Cup, Hyundai has its eyes on the next generation of talent.
The future soccer stars who are already turning heads at age 14.
Because next doesn't wait for an invitation.
And Hyundai doesn't either.
Hyundai has always moved the future within reach.
Hyundai did it by making advanced safety standard on every vehicle.
And by engineering EVs with ultra-fast charging capability.
And Hyundai continues doing it every day because the future isn't some far-off concept, it's already here.
Next starts now.
Hyundai, an official partner of FIFA.
Goodbye.
If audiobooks are your thing, or if you've been meaning to listen to more of them, you should check out a podcast called Ear Say, the Audible and iHeart Audiobook Club, hosted by Cal Penn.
Each episode spotlights standout audiobooks on Audible across all kinds of genres. Sci-fi, comedy, romance, thrillers, and more, with Cal talking to guests who help break down what makes each story worth listening to.
It's a fun, easy way to discover your next great audiobook.
Check out Ear Say on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Goodbye.